Hi, I'm Michael. I'm the mechanical design engineer here at Trango, and today we'll be looking at the technical side of our new Atømic Sling line. For our new Atømic Slings, we developed a proprietary weave that has a superior strength to weight ratio compared to standard Dyneema and Nylon slings that you'll find on the market. We offer the slings in the standard 60, 120, 180, and 240 centimeter lengths. And the color you can find in the bar tacking of each of these. This coordinates with our existing nylon and Dyneema slings. If you have any of our other slings, it'll be easy to know what the lengths are compared to those. With the Atømic Sling, you get a highly versatile and lightweight piece of gear for those days where every gram matters. What we'll be doing today is building a couple of anchors and looking at how you can utilize the Atømic Slings as efficiently as possible. We'll then use the same pieces and the same placements and build anchors with a standard Dyneema runner and a standard nylon runner. And look at the weight difference and see how much more of the Atømic you can bring, or the different scenarios where the Atømic will really thrive. Here we have a 3-piece equalized anchor using 3 cams and our new Atømic 180 centimeter sling. We are currently girth hitched to one of our auto-locking physics as a master point. Walking through this anchor, I felt most confident about our 5 placement here, so I actually clove hitched the bar tacks pretty close to this piece. 1, to keep them out of the way, and 2, theoretically you're imparting a little bit more force onto that piece than the others, even though you're hoping for an equalized situation, which we have here. This just highlights the efficiency of being able to bring a very long sling into the alpine, but still not increasing your weight by that much. The primary use for these Atømic Slings is going to be how light you can get it, and how many different ways you can utilize this piece without adding a ton of weight to your rack. The weight of this is very comparable to the weight of most 120 centimeter Dyneema slings that are on the market today. So you're able to get that extra length and not sacrifice in the weight department. The same 3 placements as earlier, utilizing a 120 centimeter nylon sling that you'll find on a lot of people's racks. You'll see we still girth hitched it. This wide of a material is a lot more difficult to utilize for girth hitches or tying certain knots. It's just bulkier and gets in the way. And the weight of this is that of 3 of our 180 centimeter Atømic Slings. Here we're demonstrating building the same anchor with a 120 centimeter Dyneema sling that you'll find on the market. Our 180 centimeter Atømic Sling is the same weight as this 120 centimeter Dyneema sling, and you have fewer uses, or you're slightly more restricted. If these pieces were further spaced out, or if you had to connect pieces or tie things together that were further, it would be more difficult, or you'd need to have additional pieces of equipment to make the anchor work, and our Atømic will just give you that ability to not worry about weight, but still be able to build robust anchors. So here we have a vertical crack with 3 placements in it. 2 of our placements were a little bit further away from our 3rd, and so I pre-equalized them onto a 60 centimeter Atømic Sling, and then linked that to our 3rd placement with a 120 centimeter sling. This is just an example of utilizing a couple of different lengths to get the master point into a spot where it's comfortable for you to belay. Sometimes it's not just about connecting the pieces, but it's also about placing your belay and your master point in a comfortable spot and a safe location for you to belay from. Here we have a standard Dyneema version of the same anchor. We've utilized a 60 centimeter sling to equalize these two pieces, and then 120 centimeters to connect the third to the pre-equalized placement. The weight of the slings in this demonstration is 72 grams compared to 42 grams of the Atømic version of this setup. So a 30-gram difference in just two slings. This version is the same placement using nylon slings, a nylon 120 as well as a nylon 60. The weight difference on this is about 4 to 5 times heavier than our Atømic slings. So we understand that these are nice and burly and people have them with them, but if weight matters to you, the Atømic slings are the way to go. We will be weighing out all of the systems that we use to build the anchors and helping to illustrate the true difference between all three of the systems that we used yesterday. First, we will be weighing the Trango Atømic 60 centimeter and 120 centimeter slings. Their total weight comes in at 42 grams for 180 centimeters worth of sling. With bar tacks, you get 42 grams for it. Next, we'll be comparing it to a pretty standard Dyneema option. The same length, so again, a 120 centimeter and a 60 centimeter sling. That comes out to 72 grams, 30 more grams than the Atømic option. And then if you're still a little more old school and using nylon webbing, that comes into 156, 157 grams. So quite the significant difference. You'd be able to bring a large number of Atømic slings, more carabiners, or just cut your weight down in general.